If you don't have it out already, please get your test out and let's go through the Module 14 test. And so, Jason, why don't you start us, please tell us what vegetative organs are.
The vegetative organs are like the leaves, stems, and roots.
Very good. Leaves, stems, and roots, or you could have said the organs that have nothing to do with reproduction. Okay, John, how about reproductive plant organs, please?
The flowers and all the stuff that is solely for reproduction.
Good. So you could have put fruit, flowers, and seeds, or you could have put those things that are involved in the reproduction of the plant.
I said the structures that are involved in reproduction.
Okay, we'll take that. All right, let's see. Katie, undifferentiated cells, please.
Cells that have no specific function.
Yet. Okay, good. They don't have any specific function yet. So they haven't decided who they're going to be when they grow up. Okay. What?
That's just what I wrote.
Did you? That's cool. That'll work. Okay, phloem, please.
Carries the nutrients and sugars out of the plant.
Out of the plant.
Oh, up the plant.
Well, it's xylem and phloem. You're probably talking about carrying it out of the leaves. So the xylem's up, the phloem's down. So you should have said something about the structures that carry the fluids down in the plant. Or if you could have said that something about the leaves going to every place else. Okay? You didn't have to say organics or anything like that, but you know. All right, how about deciduous?
It means that the plant loses their leaves in the winter.
Good. It's a plant that loses its leaves once a year. Okay. If you would just do 2A for us, there's 3 answers.
Okay, I don't have like the test.
Oh, that's okay. Just give me what 3 answers you have for 2A.
Okay, I did chordate and then serrate and palmate.
Good. Chordate, no, just that one's fine. Chordate, serrate, and palmate. Okay? And there are 3 different answers. All right, so Ryan, how about B? What did you put?
Deltoid, dentate, and palmate.
Good. Deltoid, dentate, palmate. Yes, sir?
I knew it was deltoid, but I just remembered the delta part, so I just wrote delta.
That's fine. That's fine. DJ?
Okay, I put linear, entire, and parallel.
Good. Linear, entire, and parallel. Thank you.
Needle-like.
Oh, no. No, you had to have one of these. And then Josh, how about D?
Gingulate, pinnate, and oval.
Actually, this one was elliptical. That one was elliptical because oval wouldn't have narrowed at the end. And they're saying that it's narrowed at the end. So elliptical, undulate, and pinnate. Now, each of those answers individually, so you have A, you have 2 points for the first part, 2 points for the second part, 2 points for the third part. B, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. C, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. Does everybody understand? So each of those totally would be worth 6 points. Okay, A's worth 6 points, B's worth 6 points, C's worth 6 points, D's worth 6 points. And each individual answer is worth 2 points. The other answers on the test are going to be worth 5 points each. Okay, all of the vocabulary, etc. Just so you know. All right, great. And so it's Zach's turn. Zach, would you read number 3 for us, please, sir?
Yeah. What function do the guard cells perform in the leaf? Open the stomata.
Good. They open and close the stomata. Thank you very much. And Carrie, number 4, please.
A leaf has a spongy mesophyll on top. Which side of the leaf, top or bottom, will be the lighter shade of green? And I put the top.
Yes, in this case, it would be the top. Wherever the spongy mesophyll is, that's where the lighter color will be. Thank you. Michaela?
What structure in the deciduous tree causes the leaves to die and fall off in the bottom of the abscission layer?
Good. The abscission layer. Thank you very much. Jonathan?
What are the anthocyanins and what do they do to a leaf's color? They are pigments and they add colors like pink and purple to the plant.
That's good. I like it. We see a lot of pink and purple plants. Anyway, purple actually we do. All you had to say there is that these were pigments. And the second thing you needed to say was something about colors. They're usually colors other than green. You did not have to name the colors, but you needed to say they were pigments and that they had colors other than green. You could have named some colors or not. You could have mentioned that they had to do with pH or not. That really doesn't matter so much. Michael?
I said pH color.
That's fine. You were talking about...
Green, but that's...
Yeah. Well, no, you put that it's pigments.
I said pH colors and then...
Well, you got half then. So take off half. Yes,
I said group of pigments that change the leaf color.
that's fine. Do you say something like that too?
I didn't. I just said there's something in the leaf that changes the color.
Okay, so give yourself half. Okay, because he had 2 questions there, didn't he? All right. Okay, let's see. So we are on number 5, and we're back 7. Thank you, Isaac. Help me out here.
In which region of a root do you find undifferentiated cells? In the meristematic region?
Very good. Thank you. Meristematic region. Number 8, please. Josh? Thanks.
Some of my test scores.
Okay. Well, he could, yeah. There you go.
Bundle from a monocot or dicot? Monocot.
Monocot. It's the monkey face, isn't it? So it's a monocot. Thank you. Daniel?
Why is the bark of a tree often cracked? Because the stem grows too big?
Good. Growth. Something about it growing. Anything about it growing I would take. Yes, Michael?
I said because it's old, it's getting ready for a new layer.
Were you talking about it growing?
Again.
Is that the right?
It's got to do with it growing. You needed to say something about it growing. Yes.
I put because the bark is dead tissue.
That's true. The outer bark is dead tissue. Tell you what, I'll give you a half for it, Jonathan.
Okay.
Somebody's wrong, right?
So, well, were you talking about it growing? If not, give yourself half, okay?
Yeah, because it's getting old. So
Right. How about half? Okay. Kobe.
Tree has seed cones and pollen cones. Which phylum does it belong? Is it Coniferaophyta?
Very good. Coniferophyta. Thank you. Very good. Sandra?
How did you say?
Coniferophyta.
A plant has a primary root that grows and grows without branching. What kind of root system is this? A taproot?
Very good. And then we're back to Jason.
Name 2 differences between monocots and dicots. Monocots have a parallel venation, dicots have netted venation, and then they have differences in their seeds and fruits.
Good. So you could have said you had to have 2 answers. You could have said they have different numbers of seed leaves, or if you wanted to be real technical, cotyledon. Whoa, if you've spelled that, I'm impressed. You could have said that they have different fibroblascular bundles. I can say that, really, I can. You could have said that there are differences in their roots. Remember that the monocots tend to have fibrous roots and the dicots tend to have taproots. You didn't have to say that. You could just say there were differences in the roots. You could say that there were differences in the veins, just as Jason said, that the monocots had the parallel veins and the dicots had the netted veins. You could have mentioned that they have differing numbers of petals on their flowers. So you needed to have 2 different answers. Yes?
I said that monocots have bark and then the dicots don't. Is that?
Actually, the book would have said the opposite.
Okay.
So you're going to have to lose that one. But that one's only worth, the whole question's worth 5 points. So if you lost, now I'm going to say right now, I'm scoring this differently than what he did. And it's actually in your benefit that I'm scoring it the way I am, because he would have taken off 4 points for that, and my way you're losing 2.5 points. Okay? So, but I'm telling you right now that if you look at your book, it's scored differently than what I'm doing. The way I've scored it works best for you in case you missed something. All right? So if you missed half of one, it's 2.5 points. Yes?
I put dicots have pith and monocots don't.
That's fine. That's one I didn't mention. Thank you, Jonathan. The differences in the stems, the interior of the herbaceous stems.
They don't have pinnate venations, palmate. Here, I said they had pinnate venation instead of palmate.
It's actually, I'll give you, yeah, and it's actually, did you put that the monocot, see the monocot has parallel venation,
Yeah.
and the dicot has either pinnate or palmate.
Oh.
Okay?
All right.
So I'll tell you what, take off 1 point, because you said the venation, you just had it wrong.
Okay.
So take off 1 point, all right? Yes?
You had 2 half points as well.
Then you missed 5 points. Okay? All right. So, one more test to go.